I know last week's episode was kind of boring because I was working on the base cabinets. Um, I don't do now. A lot of YouTubers, they'll film a bunch of stuff, and they'll be some people are a month or even longer have stuff in queue, so that way they keep the channel stuff going. I'm kind of filming this in real life, so this is like Monday, so I'll film some stuff Monday through Saturday or whatever, and I try to post on over the weekend. Because I like to see the comments. So sometimes what the frustrating thing is, somebody will post a comment and say like, "Oh, maybe you should do this." Well, some YouTubers, by the time they see it, it happened 2 months ago. So your comment sometimes doesn't help because they're already way past that. I'm kind of doing this real time. I'm not trying to put out videos with really no content. I'm trying to make sure that I keep moving because I have like a June 1st timeline, if that's what you want to say. My goal is to get this thing out June 1st. So that's why I'm trying to keep plugging along. Now, as far as the weather, good Lord, the weather, this temp is just not letting up. It does look like next week, in like 10 days or whatever, next week, it looks like the temperatures will get up into the 30s, and then it looks like one day into the 40s, so maybe that'll help. So anyways, on this section here, okay, so if you remember inside the truck, so we decided to do what they call bridge cabinets, which are the shorter ones, because I have to put the cabinets down below the rail for the roll-up door. We are keeping the roll-up door. My thought is there's a couple of times we get to a spot where we can back up to a lake or have a good view. We can have that roll-up door open. We can have some screen stuff set up. And that way we have a good view while we're sleeping or eating or just hanging out, and then still be inside. So we're keeping the roll-up door and the short bridge cabinets. And it's kind of like the bridge cabinet's kind of like the one that's over top of your refrigerator. We're going to run those all the way around, and then inside where the bedroom is, we're going to have a couple in there. So we picked up 5 of those, so we'll see what happens. But I got to keep going and get these built. Well, that's what one looks like. Now I just got to do, I don't know, 4 or 5 more. Got all the wall cabinets done. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the corner. And then I went ahead and reset up the kitchen. So there'll be that extra 16 inches there, 17 inches, I think, for the refrigerator, which will go underneath. And then, so I got to build the platform for this to sit up on to be a little higher. But I got to do that because the heater hose is going to be under the cabinets and is going to come out either there or on the side. I guess it can come out here and blow this way because the diesel heater is mounted underneath the truck, and that hose will come up through the floor into the base, and then one section, or it's a Y. So one's going to come out here, and the other one's going to go through there, through the wall, and into the bedroom. And then I'm going to have some electrical stuff because I might put that over here. The power inverter is going to go in a cabinet somewhere. I think I said it's going to be over there. I might just put it in here. I think we're going to have plenty of cabinets. So I could put the power inverter in there and just have the wires come up through the base, through the floor, and then have the power inverter in there. So that way, if we need it, and then I got to put a 110 receptacle somewhere so I'll have to think about how this is going to go. It would be nice if I can put that power inverter right on the inside, bolt it like that, and have that power inverter right there. That would be the way to do it. So All right. Gotta get this sub base built. I didn't put out a video last week because of this frickin' weather. Jiminy Christmas. Anyways, so these panels are gonna be going into the kitchen dining room area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint them now instead of worrying about after I cut them and stuff. So we'll get these painted up. We've been getting a lot more stuff in for the extra stuff, but I will have to put like the diesel heater hose under, before I put the base cabinets in. But anyways, so I'm gonna paint these up. Got to clean out the back of the truck finally. The weather is starting to creep up to upper 30s, which is kind of nice. I got the heater going in Eva, so that way that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and tape off the bedroom, paint all those walls and get that done. So today's kind of a paint day, but I'm definitely gonna go through and paint this. I don't know if the camera will do it any justice, but look at the difference between the semi-gloss white and the off-white. Isn't that something? So it'll match the cabinets better. So it'll look real better having that semi-gloss pure white on there. So whew, it's taking a bit, but I'm getting it. And then in between the lines and the cracks kind of sucks. Okay, this sucks. So I came in here to clean the walls and stuff, and I just realized that the paneling buckled in a couple spots. Holy crap. And some of them are buckled pretty hard. Not over there. It seems like it's only on this side. And I mean, I can put some screws and hold it down, but I don't understand. Does it get that cold but none of the screws are popped out. I'm not really 100% sure what happened. The heck? Anyways, I guess I'll have to put some more screws in and help hold it down. This stuff is pretty thick. It's like an 1/8 inch thick. I'm not really sure why this happened. All right, that's new to me. Getting some of the stuff out of here. Getting this kind of cleaned up. Back up a little bit. So getting it cleaned up. But I gotta take all this stuff out. And that was for that mast that goes up in the air. And there's the controller, the light saying it's up in the air. But I gotta take all this stuff out. I decided not to keep the mast, so I'll end up taking that out. And I gotta take that off. So I gotta take all this stuff off the wall. So we'll see what happens. Everything was much heavier. So these 12-inch shelves will come from here down. So fixed the floor, so that's good and sturdy. Got everything else cleaned up. Still got to pull that wire out. I'm pretty sure that's shore power, which will come in handy later. So the next thing to do is to hang the wall cabinets. So, okay, so a little bit of an issue. The track is lower in the back than it is, or lower in the back where the door goes, than it is where it first comes up. So I think they do that on purpose. So I'll put the shelf, the cabinet as high as I can underneath that, and then worry about that box when I get there. And then these will be those bridge cabinets. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I skipped last week because The weather was just really bad. I did some stuff, but skipped the weather, or skipped putting out a video, so I'll put this one out tonight. And yeah, so the next video comes out, I'll get the wall cabinets up. So we'll see how that goes. Make sure you click the like button, share the video. You can follow me on Facebook. You can send me an email at 2awolftruck@gmail.com. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and I'll see you next time on 2A Wolf.